Candle Boys back at it again. Today we're going to be talking about the newest episode of Dandadan. How'd you feel?
Hey man, I think they was cooking. The way the grandma pulled up, nah, that was aura. I'm sorry.
That was tough, bro. She was standing on a dude's body while getting levitated by a flying saucer and just menacingly staring at these
She was standing on homie from the last season. That was
it took me a while to realize who that was.
The dude that was just running around for no reason, but he actually had a good reason.
For sure. But nah, we skipping a lot though. We skipping a lot.
I just said to say it.
It was tough though. I feel like this arc, I didn't really know how they were going to end it. You know what I mean? Because the Death Worm was already like kind of OD. You know what I mean? And then they make this man Gigi succumb to Evil Eye. And I was like, oh nah, because I got duped. I thought Gigi is Evil Eye. Like when they were showing his backstory, I was like, oh, they about to be a force for good. That man came up and he was like, that dumbass finally fell for it. I was like, oh, nah.
After all these years.
Bro. It was terrifying, man. And honestly, that man Gigi didn't deserve that, bro. He was like, you know what? I'll play with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that you know that you're not alone. And that's the dude you possess? Come on, bro.
Hey, man.
Just
Turbo Granny was like, hey, I told you. Back up. Get out of there.
You know it's bad when Turbo Granny really on your ass, though.
She actually cared about him,
There's no way you trust in this man. I'm more trustworthy.
And I'm not trustworthy.
It was crazy, man. But I think one of the cooler parts of the episode was watching this man Okarun kind of lock in. Because at first I thought he was about to get outclassed. Because this dude was looking OD, bro. Like the way he was able to like use like GG soccer skills and incorporate it with his powers.
Yeah, insane.
He was in his underwear, but he had aura. Like he was moving crazy. I thought they about to get packed up for real. And so when Okarun got left down there, I was like, nah, he's not for real.
Facts.
Someone called the police. But he locked in, man. He gave him he was counting to 20. It was low-key psychopathic. Like I was just sitting here like, this man really hitting a 20-piece each combo? Like that's crazy.
No, they was cooking for real.
It was tough, man. He did what he had to do because honestly, with that skill set homie had, his powers are low-key better than even I forgot her name. The female main character. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, I think everybody's powers is better than that. I mean, it's still cool.
No, hers are tough. What you mean?
I don't know.
She got the telekinesis for real.
I mean, she's definitely learned how to do it a lot better than she did the last season. I'll tell you that. Now she definitely knows. Like
I think the more she uses it, like her powers are very versatile. I think she'll get colder.
Yeah, eventually
as it goes. You know what I mean?
Eventually, she's gonna be tough.
But this man was able to create like constructs. I thought it was like a Green Lantern. He made like a house. He was out here doing all types of stuff with his powers. I was like,
insane.
You like kind of like that. His powers is just depressing because we talking about I can't look at you in the eye before I go off myself. That's crazy, bro.
You gotta understand that man was down there forever, just cooped up,
bro. It was just
bound
like
to happen.
Depression versus depression, and it was canceling out. That's the only reason it was all right. It's crazy, man. Like his powers, I feel like are pretty like broken, just from like a 1v1 perspective, especially because like on top of him trying to kill you, he also making you want to kill you. Like that's crazy. But after that part, man, when she finally got out of there, honestly, the way she went about it was kind of confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really make sense because she burns the house,
right?
That Okarun's in after he worked hard to save her, and then goes to get regular people.
Yeah, that made no sense.
I was like, so you went to get the actual firefighters? Like, I don't even understand what they're supposed to do about this. And I guess maybe like they could have tried to rescue him, but I'm like, I don't know if regular people can even like really observe like the phenomenon that was going on for real. You know what I mean? So like, and what are you gonna do? Like, show them this super ancient burial ground and like your homies in there with the death worm? Like, I don't know.
I don't know how that was gonna work either.
Yeah, I was like, I get it. Like, call some adults, but those are not the adults. You need like your grandma. You need somebody like in that realm. I feel like to take care of that kind of an issue. Because I feel like if the firefighters had gotten, they probably got packed up. And she just got lucky.
I don't know. I think what made it worse is that the volcano like erupted. So it's like
they was warning us the whole time, though.
Yeah, it finally did, and then they was like, "Hey, everybody, get out of there! You're gonna die,
bro.
Value your life."
That part pissed me off too, though, because the grandma and her subordinates, her family,
Mm-hmm.
they come out of the worm after the worm finally comes up to the surface. It dies from the sun,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still mad at her. And I'm sitting here like,
They're like, you know what? They like changed gods or something. Did
yeah,
you
they
see
swapped
that?
up. They went from Lord Serpent to Lord Volcano.
Bro, I was like, hey, yo, what? No.
Switching gods is crazy.
No, yeah.
You ain't even got loyalty to your god.
Nah, yeah, that was insane, bro.
I was just like, nah,
And they
bro.
just kept saying, it's your fault. It's your fault. We wouldn't be in this situation.
No accountability on them,
Yeah,
bro.
insane.
I was just sitting there.
And then they started fighting her again. And then some kung fu dude pulls up with some weird.
No, but he was there in episode like 2 though. Remember?
I didn't even remember him, bro.
Yo, he was the priest at the shrine for the hot spring, right? 'Cause remember, before she went to figure out what was going on, Gigi had told her about how like the house is haunted. We find out it was Evil Eye, so she was kind of trying to like find out more about the town and like what's going on there, so that she could kind of like put all the clues together. And she went to his temple because his temple has like a very like long history with the town, and she was explaining to him like how like, oh yeah, people think it's this great serpent thing, but that's actually not what it means. And he kind of explained to her like the real meaning, which is why this episode she was like, oh, like it's not because of the serpent, it's because of the hot spring, right? Because it shot up into the sky. I don't know, it was a whole thing though. His character was weird. He's trying to be like a YouTube star, just like us, but you know what
they
I'm saying?
said B-tuber,
Yeah, B-tuber.
or something. I was like, huh?
Bootuber, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to see him pop back up. Honestly, he was holding his own because we know that family can squabble. He was taking them all like 1v5.
Bro, that one old lady from that grade, she got some moves on her, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's so tough.
She was an
The
annoying
Anaconda
character.
strike is crazy, bro.
Yeah. She had aura on that joint, man. When she pulled up with it,
She just knows like all my other boys can't fight, but me, I know I got something.
For sure. It was tough seeing that, man. But yeah, aside from that, man, I feel like the way they handled it after the worm finally died, that started making more sense. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, we're going back to the supernatural, because I was like, you just got like a bunch of regular people killed, as far as I can tell.
Yeah,
because she almost got taken to jail too, because she was trying to explain it to them, and they were like, "Are you the one who set fire to the house?" She was like, "Yeah, but you said enough. You're coming with us." I was like, "Duh, what did you think was about to happen for real?" You know, but that's neither here nor there. The way they ended the arc, though, I think was tough. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they needed help, and I didn't know how it was going to happen. But the way it ended up happening, I was happy with, just because that crab dude, when he pulled up like he was about to get killed by Evil Eye, when he got out the hole, I was like, I never expected to see him there. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, that was cool to see him back for a second.
Yeah, he was really squabbling too for a second. I was like, yeah, all right. And his son was out here controlling the spaceship. It was like so random, but I feel like because like the way the show sets the tone, it just felt right.
It made so much sense that they all were there.
For sure.
Anything could happen.
I wasn't even mad at it. I was like, all right.
Tough. Agreed.
Yeah, and then going back to what we talked about in the beginning, man, the grandma, when she pulled up, bro, she's like that.
Or I mean, they were sliding down a little slow. Like she said, if y'all can land any faster.
For sure.
But it
was necessary.
Or the way they came.
The baby knew what was going on. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? It was tough as hell. And even like how she fights, I feel like with her, you don't even really see too much of her being just like overpowered, but she's just like, she has so much more experience.
Yeah, she's just been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah, like she be having like countermeasures that I'm like, I know they would have never thought of this. Because even using like homie that runs the anatomy model, and then putting a seal inside him because she knew he was gonna break it. And then as soon as like that happened, she already had the priest, because apparently that's one of her students from way back when, and she had him doing like a chant. So as soon as it broke, like it sealed them out.
That was disgusting. It did not take long for them to do that either.
Bruh. You saw that moment like that.
Saw that one moment and just took it.
Nah. Grandma tough. She need to learn from her grandma more, you know what I'm saying? She try to go on adventures too much. I'm like, nah. Grandma can put you on some methods.
She's really good.
It was definitely tough as hell, man. But this was definitely a good arc. I feel like this arc, it was a little bit of a drag in the beginning, I feel like. But this just the way Dandadan knows how to make these arcs come together. It's just tough. You know what I mean? The only last thing that I would have a gripe with was when they pulled my boy Okarun out of this lava when he went to go save Turbo Granny.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, how'd the lava get there? The house is far from the volcano. Second of all, this man was in the lava at the very bottom.
And that little cocoon type thingy, though.
I'm like, does that thing like absorb heat? Because I'm like, I don't know. The way lava works, as far as I know, he should have got cooked in there.
Turbo Granny was.
And Turbo Granny should have at least died herself. She's made of freaking like cloth, cotton. I don't know. To me, I was like, ain't no way.
She's probably wanted to put that cocoon around them. Let's be for real.
No, they were just stuck in there. Remember, they fell in that joint.
Oh, yeah.
It literally just caved in on them.
Oh, well.
So I'm like, the fact that they survived that, it was a little bit of an aspect for me personally, because I'm just like, come on. If he had at least been in like his Turbo Granny form, I'm like, okay, maybe his ghost powers helped him withstand the heat. But I'm just like, from a realistic standpoint, that boy dead.
That's true, but it is an anime.
She did not save him. But it is what it is. It was cool though. It was cool though.
They had their little.
I knew they wasn't gonna kill him.
They had their little emotional moment at the end though.
I did make up for it.
Yeah, she finally admits she wants him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
He said, "Ooh."
As soon as she see this man GG abs again, she gonna be like,
Yeah, we gonna see.
She's switching up, man. She got best of both worlds, but it's definitely a good show. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this was a good arc for them to start the season off with. I'm just excited to see where they go from here, because I feel like now they've kind of solved.
They kind of got most of the stuff they wanted though. So
you know what I mean?
We'll see.
This feels like this is just like the start of it, though, in a sense, because now we kind of have like the full cast of characters. It's like 4 main characters at this point. They all have like their little powers,
their own powers. Yeah.
So I think now like the real plot is probably about to start, unless there's somebody else. I don't know.
I didn't see anyone in the intro, so.
We'll see. I think this should be it then, right?
It should be just them 4.
You think Gigi gonna end up with what's the other girl? I forgot her name.
Yes.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yes.
This is one of those anime where like the romance is actually really well done. So I'm kind of happy to see, like, I want to see how they really like get this one off. It's gonna be tough. But y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode. Rating wise, this whole arc, I'd give it like a 9, honestly. I think it was good.
Nah, they was cooking.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me.
Nah, it was definitely a good arc. It was tough as hell. But y'all let us know what y'all think about this arc so far, man. And if y'all are excited to see what's going on next. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.